Well, hello everybody. My name is Chuck. I've been using YouTube for a long time to find solutions to problems, and I've been very appreciative of all the people that took their time. And I felt like, now was the time for me to give back. And so I've got a little project here that I'd like to share with you. I've recently got into metal detecting. I live in the Tampa, Florida area, and so I primarily do beaches in the Pinellas County area. So I do a lot of wet sand and so forth. I needed a scoop, so I went out and I got this Coop, Coob, C-O-O-B, Scoop, and I like that a lot. And I've got some back problems, so I try to go as light as I possibly can. So I went out and got a carbon fiber handle. Now I looked at some upwards of $200, didn't want to spend that much. I found this one by, the company's name is CKG, and it was only $75 on Amazon. Now, normally I don't go cheap because I don't like to buy things twice, which brings us to this project. So what happened was I was out digging with my son Jake, and we found some wet sand. We were in about 3 or 4 feet of water. Found some wet sand. We were digging pretty deep, and it just snapped right off. Right. So as you can see that real close. You can see it just basically destroyed the carbon fiber where the bolt went through. So I called Amazon, and or not called Amazon. I contacted the seller on Amazon, and they were less than helpful. So I went right to the manufacturer, and they were awesome. Great customer service. I explained my situation. I sent them a picture. Within days, I had the new one, which is slightly different in two ways. It's still detachable, which is great because I have a small bag, so I got the travel size. It allows me to put it in a smaller bag. This one comes with a U-shaped, more of a handle. It's kind of a hard plastic, but it also comes with pre-drilled holes right here, so that I'll have to drill a hole in the carbon fiber. I'll still have some drilling to do. So what I did was I measured. I got this. I had this very inexpensive digital calipers, and used it to measure the inside diameter of this pipe, which came out to be uh, 24.5 millimeters. And so I did some searching on the internet, and found aluminum pipe that was 24 millimeters by roughly a foot. Yeah, I know I mixed up my units of measure. Crucified. So anyway, so I found, so it's exactly the right size. It's just perfect. It'll give me enough room to put a little bit of glue in there, and hopefully strengthen up the bottom half, or the business end of this scoop handle. So with that said, let's get right into it. I took an old swab bottle, and I cut the top out of it, made a little canoe out of it, so that I had a kind of a safe place to mix this epoxy type stuff. So I got to mix this stuff. I have to channel my high school shop teachers to make sure I remember how to do this correctly. I'm sure it's not difficult. So I'll just put some in there. Looks like enough. Put the cap back on. I've got some tongue depressors that I use to mix the two chemicals together. I'm sure some kind of chemical reaction is happening that I have no idea what it is, but it's going to make it sticky and then harden eventually. So stir that up. Looks like it's all one color now. I guess that's good enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on this rod, and when it's complete, I'll try and slide this rod into here and set it up so that it hardens within, I'm not sure how long. I'll have to take a look and see. So let's go ahead and lather this up a little bit. I'm sure I should be wearing some kind of gloves or whatever, but I'll make this go as quickly as possible. You'll see, I'll maybe cut the video out so you don't have to watch me do all this unnecessary stuff here. So, yeah, probably should have got some gloves. That would have been smart. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'll survive. So some more. And I think this stuff is super, super strong. It's marine grade. It's meant for water. So I don't think I need to have an excessive. This is probably already excessive amount on there. So that's probably good enough. I'll leave a little tag here so that I can slide it in. So I don't know if you can see this or not, but just slide it in. That's getting messy just as I thought it would. And then that's why I brought a couple of rags. Be prepared for that. And I'll put that right to the end. And then let it set up. Wipe off a little bit of excess. And hopefully that'll harden up real well. So once that's hardened up, there's already, like I said, a pre-drilled hole in the carbon fiber. I just now have to go through the aluminum, which is no big deal, and then just use this same bolt and wing nut that I used to attach it before, and then hopefully I've got a handle that's strong that I won't end up with this in the middle of the day, kind of killing our time out on the water, but we'll see. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer whatever I know, and have a great day.